Hello there, Sir from 17 once again. This is an overdue patron's request video. This person has pledged and supports me on Patreon, and one of the perks that they get at this specific measurement is to request a project for me to make a video for. And this individual picked Shadow of the Colossus. I'm going to warn you in advance, guys, this is the second time I've tried to record this. For some reason, the emulation on this is not stable. It crashed when I was changing the camera speed, so hopefully this will be a little bit better. But a little background before it crashes again. I love this game. I own this game. It's behind me in a box somewhere. I got it the day it came out. I was incredibly excited, having played the demo that came with like a PlayStation magazine and taking down the first Colossi. It's such an interesting title, this, because a lot of people criticize it for just being essentially an empty, barren world with 17 bosses in a row or something like that, because it is a boss rush game if you don't know. But I think to oversimplify the game in such a way takes away from a lot of what it is, but a lot of what it is different to different people. This is a game that has a very interesting story that is kind of vague, but at the same time it deals with a lot of emotions that if you get into it can be very powerful. And it's also a journey of redemption and of sacrifice as well. This game has probably my favourite soundtrack of any game. It's so sorrowful and just wonderful, and it's by a composer by the name of, I think it's Ko Atani, I think his name is. He did Gundam Wing, he did Outlaw Star, he did he's done a lot of great music. As we enter the shrine here, and the first few tones of... Oh, the music's having a tough time. The frame rate in this cutscene is chopping up, which is really sad. I wonder if this would be better on the emulation if I found my disc. I don't know. I love the allure as well of this particular title. You're in this really foreboding world, this giant overworld, and you don't really know what you're doing there. You just know that you've heard of this tale, of this ability that could help you and help the one you love. So you venture to this forbidden land, but it isn't quite what you expect. And the only thing you know is that you'll do anything to save this girl. Anything. And through your journey, you lose everything. And it's really, really moving for me. And it might sound silly, you know, it's a video game, but it's a very special game, this. And I'm under no illusion, guys, that the controls are probably going to suck massive dick. Because it's dated now. But at the time... Like, this is one of the reasons why I hated Castlevania Lord of Shadows, because I felt that this game did it so much better with the whole giant stuff and climbing on the boss. And then when I came to Castlevania, I was like, this is some bootleg bullshit right now. This is nothing like Shadow of Colossus. That game was so much better. But nostalgia can be a powerful thing. Good old Wanda and his crazy tarp thing. So I wonder, the language here, is this Japanese or is this just that whole gibberish language that they do in Zelda? Cock. There it is, that's the wish that brought us here. Begs the question though, doesn't it? Why is it forbidden? Things that are forbidden are usually forbidden for a very good reason. And there she is, there she sleeps. I say sleep, she sleeps eternally. contrast there of the lighting. It's so harsh, but it definitely gives it almost a surreal look, doesn't it? Almost otherworldly. And here we go, reenacting the scene from Ghost, where Carl gets taken away for being a dick. That's what you get, Carl, you dick. Ooh, those frame rate drops. If you're wondering the settings I've got this running on, I've got it set to native, so it's not exactly the most strenuous thing on my system. I usually play my emulated games at about ×2 or sometimes ×4, depending on how they run on the emulator, but for some reason Shadow just seems... maybe this is too stressful for the emulator. I can't imagine it's too stressful for my PC, considering I've got like a GTX 560, which is by no means a ridiculously good graphics card or anything, but it should be good enough for this, considering this is like fucking 2000s game. And my processor is an i5, it's not an i7, but you know, it's good enough to keep up. Yeah, this emulation is not so good. Emulators are fiddly, guys. Are you dorming? Dorming? That's a weird name.
It's not always amusement. I would click if the least do is.
I love the idea of this disembodied voice. I think it's a great narrative tool. Because you don't know who they are. You don't know their motivations. All you know is they're the only thing you have right now, and be they gods or demons, you obey, because you're trying to do something that is impossible. You would think there would be a H on that, wouldn't you? Asketh, not Asket. Sounds weird.
I'll bet.
That frame rate dip. Behold the idols that stand along the wall. Back to 60. Anybody play the time trials on this game? God, they were hard. Oh, if you fucked up, it was a reset. They were really tricky. Especially on hard. If thou defeat those Colossi, the idols shall fall. Look at him, he's so desperate. But you see, that's the thing as well. This presence even warns that there will be no happy ending here. But he doesn't care. Love is blind, guys. Wow, like the exposure here is crazy. I remember this being a very bleak and a very bright game. So that's the first piece of tutorial that the game gives us. And then it's going to let us play. The camera should pull back now. Watch this. I think I can... No, not yet. And then this is us. You see how the black borders fade? So let's see if we can do this without crashing. So... Oh, you can do 16.9. I'm going to leave that. Progressive scan. So that needs to be that, and that needs to be up there. That needs to be that. And you might be thinking, well, Chris, you don't invert horizontal axis. It's inverted by default. So I have to remove that. Because people ask, well, how can people play inverted? Well, games forced it on you, you know. It's a habit that we learned because of... Did I just quit the whole game? My bad. Oh, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna have to... That saved. At least that saved. Right. No game and I'll skip all that. Sorry, folks. I thought I was getting out of that menu and it was saving like it does on every modern game, but this is not a modern game. Right, so this is us now. This is us in control. At the bottom right, you'll notice I've got my sword equipped. You'll notice that I've got that pink sphere, and then there's the red bar. The red bar is your HP. The pink sphere is your grip gauge for when you climb things. The camera here is very specific and peculiar. So, triangle jumps. I think if you hold it... I don't know. You hold B, Wander will raise his sword. This is inverted by default, it seems. This is fucking weird, dude. Why did we mess with controls so much in older games? Like, the standard horizontal camera aim is inverted by default, but the aiming is not. That's weird. So... that's fine, and now when we do this, it's fine. Oh, that's so confusing. The Japanese, they hate us. X does attacks. I assume that'll stab when we get on people. I don't know what A does. A shouts your horse. Arrow! Arrow! Right. Left bumper is like a first-person view to look. Left trigger... Right trigger grabs, I'm almost certain. Ooh, crouch. And walk, all fancy-like. So, triangle gets on your horse when you're near him. The horse tech in this game was so good for the time. I remember being very impressed. It might not have aged so well. Is it because we're on the stairs? He's not going so fast. There we go. So when you're out here, when you hold your sword up, it points you to where you need to go. So obviously if it shines over here like this is wrong. But as you notice, the beam focuses towards that mountain there, so that's where we go. And the world itself is full of, like, outcroppings and forests and interesting vistas, but there's nothing there. The only thing you'll see are lizards, which you can kill, which will give you an upgrade, I think, on either your life or on your grip, and fruit, which you can knock down from the tree. See if I can show you some of that. There we go. Have I got my bow? Yeah, here's my bow. Right. So if you look... I don't know. See the fruit? How do we do this? Here we go. See the fruit just there? Oh, wow, this is sensitive. Here we go. And then there... Whoa, camera's auto-correcting onto the horse. That's bizarre. Stop doing that, camera! How do I pick this up? Like that. And that gave me an upgrade to my life. The lizards are trickier. The lizards, they run away and you have to catch them by surprise, but you get their tails. And if you get the tails, it'll increase your grip. And you see that shrine we came from? You can actually climb up that, but you need to have upgraded grip to do it because it's really tricky. And at the top of it there's like a secret sanctuary, which is pretty cool. But let's go towards our first buddy over here. And the thing I like about Shadow is I'm pretty sure you play the bad guy in this game. I'm almost certain you are the bad person here, because you don't know who this spirit is. They're telling you to kill these Colossi to break these idols so that he will grant you this request of revival for the girl. But you don't know if the Colossi are good or bad. Frame rate just died then. You don't know whether or not those idols are there to secure whatever that presence is in that shrine, and he's been secured there for a very good reason, because he might not be a nice dude. There are all these things you don't know until you play through the game, and then you get a better idea of it. And it's going to tell me how to grab here. Look how he runs. Really confusing. So... oh, it's R1? Really? That's going to suck, dude. I thought you could jump when you were grabbed like this. You hold it, do you not? That's it! You hold triangle, you don't press it. If you press it, it doesn't do anything. These controls are actually not that bad. I was fearing the worst when we were coming back to this. This game's aged a little better, but the true test will be the dude coming up. This reminds me... well, you've got to press the right bumper to grab the ledges, or Wanda doesn't grab them. I kind of like that because it makes you feel involved. I would prefer it to be the trigger, but that's just because I'm casual these days. And of course on the PS2, R1 and R2 were almost intrinsically the same button, weren't they? That looks cool as shit. Speed roll! Whoa, there's some wicked delay on it though, you cannot spam it. Which makes sense, you don't want to be, you know, breaking the game too soon. I wonder what the speedruns for this game are like. I bet they're fun to watch. And you shimmy around this, I think. Yeah. This was the demo, if you're wondering. This was my first exposure to the game, back when I got the demo. I fell in love immediately. It's... right. To aim your jump. Look at that! This is why, when I play fucking Assassin's Creed, and all these other contemporary... oh shit. So-called contemporary that's not so good. I let go of the bumper. Anyhow, modern platforming games where they fuck up the ability to jump between shit because it's not clear which button does it and how it's governed. This game does it perfectly. You hold the jump button and then you guide it with the left analog stick. I wasn't too sure what happened when we got on the other side. That was a bit confusing, but look at that. That's perfect. Is that meant to do that weird thing? I don't know. See what I mean? Oh... this game spoiled some platforming for me because it worked as it should. I love it. It's just like Prince of Persia. The old Prince of Persias love the platforming in them. Oh, I can move the camera. Look at this, dude. This camera feels a little bit too close, like Cloverfield. Yo, dude. I always feel guilty killing the Colossi in this game because at the end you feel like a dick. Right. So, this has been a long time, but I think... we climb the back of his leg, and we stab him in the calf. What does that do? Okay. And the music's going to kick off. Oh, it might be different music. Is it? Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. You can see the scaffolding on his back, because this guy, for some reason, has decided to... you can probably shoot him here and make him come to you, but I want to sneak on his leg. Come on, buddy. The knockdown on this game's pretty fierce too. I'm pressing A to jump. That's bad. Here we go. Whoa! It's multi-directional. What are you doing, Wanda? He's trying to get me off! Stop it! It begins. You need to get to one of those platforms for resting purposes. Can I? Uh-oh. This is... I'm gonna fall in a minute. Yep. No bothers. Let's get that grip back. So, I couldn't quite jump to the scaffolding on his, like on his lower thigh. I think I have to wait for him to stop, stand up, and then jump to it. That should be better. I've got to be careful for him stepping on me here, though. Here we go. So he's going to start swinging. Hold your grip button so you don't come off. There's a little step. No, that was too early to let go. Alright, let's... Nope, that didn't work. Dude, stop being a dick! What? Detection, please! Where the fuck am I? That was... Okay, so I'm a scrub, and I'm not used to old school platforming, but we'll get there. Look at him checking me. I have no idea how that missed. Maybe I'm meant to stab him, and it like puts him down and makes it easier to climb. Should we try that? See if I can fucking stab you right here, bitch. Oh, that's it. I forgot to shine my, If you shine your sword at him, it shows you his weakness. That's what I was doing wrong. The game wanted us to see that you can knock him down, so it wouldn't let me climb it. So I was trying to do it a bit too soon. Here we go. Fuck him up. Stop swinging, dude. If you're quick enough here, and I used to be, you can get to this next platform before he even stands up. But I'm sucking pretty hard right now. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Dude. Why won't you go left? Yeah, we're so falling off this. Oh, dude, you're a genius. You beast! How do I sit? There we go. This will get us our stuff back and hopefully put us in a better position. Yeah, this is... Whoa! Don't fall, Wanda. You're a beast. We believe in you. And now we go up to his forehead. And you can do this by doing charge jumps. But I'm not very good at them, as you just saw. He's doing his little hula impression. Fuck you, dude. You're mine. Oh, the music's so good! Charge. And then once you get up here, as long as you stay out of his head spin, you can actually stand on here without needing to grip on. But you've got to be careful because this dude's a bitch. Good on, Wanda! Get his ass! And his balls. I'm not going to stab now. I'm going to... Oh, there we go. Power stab. One more. Can do a quick one? No. That was pathetic. And he's done. And now they play the guilt trip music as the grand plume of black blood sprays above the poor fella's head. And he falls. Oh. We could have been best friends. But the game's just like, no, fuck him up. Look how beautiful he looks, though. I don't know the date this game came out. Oh, and then you try and get away from the weird shit, but you never do it. Don't get me. Horse, help me. It's gonna... No, tentacle porn. I know where this is gonna go. Ugh. I saw the blue girl. And then Wanda passes out. And then you get all to see all the nasty black sperm in your body, in your immune system. Ugh. And he probably speaks, that crazy guy. And then the shrines will show the idols breaking. Oh wow, he lets you save. I'll save. Oh, look at that, even gives you time. Cool. I like ones that show interesting stuff on the save. 10 minutes to kill the first Colossi. I'm a casual. I love it. Does it teleport you back to the shrine? And you're all passed out on the floor and you wake up with slightly darker features and slightly darker features, and then before you know it, you look like Mr. T. I get like a Fury vibe with this game, which probably sounds really preposterous, doesn't it? But it's just this idea that when these spirits linger after you put down the Colossi, it gives me the idea that... Can you imagine if these people chose to be sacrifices here to keep whatever this spirit is imprisoned in this place? So all of these idols and all of these Colossi were once people that decided to be noble and sacrifice their own well-being for the greater good of their people and their land. And we're coming in and fucking them up, even though they're technically not bad guys. I get that feeling. There goes the idol breaking. But yeah, if you want to know where the weakness of the Colossi is, if you hold your sword up and you shine on it, it will point you out, it will reveal those glyphs. I just kind of forgot that, because I was clinging to that dude's leg trying to climb in when I was supposed to stab him in the calf. The next Colossi is not the most challenging, but his weakness is tricky to find when you're first playing. Thy next foe is... in the seaside cave, it moves slowly. Raise thy courage to defeat it. And then we're in control. And that horse... whoa, whoa, that was like a two-dimensional seagull. Do you see that? Hello, Arrow. How's it going, bro? I'm pressing the wrong button to get on you, dude, because I'm an idiot. Here we go. This horse still looks legitimately great. Really, really nice modelling, really nice animations, and just a lot of character to it. This horse is better than Roach in Witcher 3. Like, a million times better, too, not even by a small portion. If thou should find us an altar similar to that one... I forgot what this does now. Offer a prayer before it and thy wound... oh, it's a healing statue thing. Then again, it's not too much to ask to no damage most of the Colossi if you know what you're doing. The biggest danger is falling off, because if you fall from great distances you do... oh, look at that! Pats him on his flank. How do I hold my sword up? Oh, I don't have it in my hand. There we go. So, it's that way. Let's go over there, shall we? The lighting in this game is very dramatic, but I do think it works for giving you the illusion that you're in this kind of just fantastical, mythical land. It's very hard to see the beam. This is one of those games as well that doesn't have a very useful map. Oh, look at this shit. I hate maps like this. Them stylistic bullshit maps. It's over this way. So, like, whoever is filming this did not white balance his camera. Can I hold A and ride? Yeah, I think so. I like tapping it. Oh, these are the deserts. I remember this. There's a boss in this game that I think is in one of these deserts. It's like a turtle. And you have to get him to stand on the geysers. Do-do-do. Interesting. Is that where he is? I can't remember. Oh, he might be down here, you know. It said Seaside Cave, didn't it? And this looks like it's like a cove. One thing I really liked about this game when I first played it was the little copses that they have, those little outcrops of woods and forests. I thought the design of them was really nice. I'd just come off of playing like Metal Gear Solid 3. In Metal Gear Solid 3, the jungle in it is great, but it's all kind of just dense and there for the sake of it. There's only a few instances where it's more tastefully put together. And I appreciate that, you know, forests aren't tastefully put together, it's just nature running rampant. But when it comes to designing it, and from a design perspective, I like those ones that aren't just completely trees all up the arse. I like the ones that have got a bit of diversity. And this game has got some beautiful areas like that. It's not that way. This way. I'm going to need the bow for this as well. I'm surprised how much of this game I've remembered. I have not played this since like the year or two of its release. I played it so fucking much. Here he comes. This guy looks great too. All of the Colossi have got a very similar aesthetic to them. They've got that kind of rocky face, mask look. Got another good song here too. But I bet the speedrunner's a beast at this. You're not going to see anything impressive here, because I remember hitting this weak spot's a pain in the dick. Frame rate is having trouble with this guy. Do, 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 do. Great music. Aha! Arro! You see it just then? If you don't know, it's on the bottom of his feet. And if you shoot it, you, I can't remember how to shoot. There we go. You get, like... He stopped. He's turning around. Shit. This one. There it was. I must have just sucked when I was a kid. Stop looking at the horse, Belle! What the fuck? Why does it do that? It's got this weird auto-magnetary... Not even a word. The camera's a dick, basically. This music's great. This is so Outlaw Star right now. I just did a roll because I'm a beast. Whoa! Don't fall off, Wanda. How do we get from here? Can I jump sideways like this? I can. So I think that's a waste of stamina though. Let's go over here. God, this soundtrack. It's too good. It's too strong, dude. Here we go. And I should be able to stand when I get to this part and get my grip back. Right. Whoa! That was dangerous. Fucking Wanda with all that momentum you shouldn't have. This dude grabbing all the wrong things. Right. I think there's a weak spot right on his bum here. What is he doing? He's like shuffling endlessly. Go on, dude, play the game. How do I... Yeah, there it is. On hard difficulty, some of these weak points are in different places. I'm doing this to get my stamina back, so I don't fall. Oh yeah. I have no idea if there's a sweet spot on the stab. It's moved. He's rocking his tail feathers, and it's also moved, so we need to go to his front now, where his head is. Can I... No. Need to be careful standing up when he's moving. But as long as you hold the right bumper, you should be fine. Like, as soon as you see him do shit, just press the bumper to grab. Wanda's very wobbly at the best of times. Climb, dude. Can you not climb this? What the fuck is that? Come on, dude, you can do this. Speed run. Whoa! The fuck is going on? Wanda, please. I appreciate that this is very high up. He's doing it again. Very confusing. Yeah, there's some weird bullshit physics in this game. Shit that just shouldn't work. Ooh, that's dangerous looking. You do not want to challenge this. It will fling you off. Guaranteed. Up, up, up. Up, up, up! Up! Please go up, dude! There we go. That is exactly how we wanted to do. And we need to be careful here because this is like a tricky area. That is just... That's a gift. And then he's going to tilt. Yeah, do not challenge when they shake. If you challenge when they shake, you will fall every time. But always hold that right bumper. Boom, son! He's gonna shake again. Keep watching that stamina. As soon as he stops, we'll start again. Come on, Wanda, dickhead. Here we go. This music's too good, dude. I should have enough to finish him here. You'll notice the pink bubblegum thing is shrinking, but not enough so that I can't make this work. And there it was, guys. And now we get to feel guilty again. I can't believe that weak spot was that simple to shoot. I remember it being really tough when I was a kid. But then again, you're crap, aren't you, when you're a kid, really? You think you're okay, but you're just kind of not. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe everyone else is brilliant. No! Don't... They got me again! The Ratsuki Doji, no! Blah, 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 blah. Okay, back to the shrine. Now we have two of these crazy, otherworldly, ethereal spectres lingering over our downed form. There goes another idol. And this organ does not sound like we're doing a good deed at all. Kinda sounds like, you know, the end of a Ghostbusters movie where something really evil's about to be summoned. Is Dormin gonna talk to us? The tilt, the up tilt. Thy next foe is. A giant canopy soars to the heavens. The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth. This is the dude with the sword. I remember him. This guy's a pain in the ass because you can fall off the platform and you have to get back to him. Real annoying. Yeah, I remember this one being kind of tricky because to look at him, he looks just like the first guy, only a little bit more anorexic, and he's got a sword. But I think the trick to getting on him is not what you think it is. I think you have to wait for him to slash his sword down, something like that, and then you climb on his sword. And as he raises it up, you can then jump onto his head or onto his neck or something. I think that's the trick. And figuring that out, once again, can be quite tricky. But it seems like every time I play these old games, my old school memory of, you know, really being shit when it comes to remembering stuff quickly, but being great for remembering things I did 10 years ago, it all seems to be coming back, which is very fortunate. So we're going to go a very similar path as we did last time, but instead of going down, we're going to go across the desert, I think. Framerate is taking a dive in this big field. It's about 50 frames a second at the moment, but it's still playable. It's not too bad. This is the kind of game I would love to see get remastered or remade. And I don't mean just fucking make it high def. I mean really go in there and bring it up. Like 60 frames per second solid. Go in, redo all the texture work. I just think it'd look astounding on new technology. Look at that bridge. I fucking love that bridge. Doesn't even make any sense, but I like it. Right, I've gone the wrong way. How do I stop? Stop. Stop. Here we go. This way. All considered, I think this horse is really good. It's one of the best horses in a video game. Pinch of salt. Yeah, this way. So you might be wondering how much you got to play in the demo when it first came out. Well, you could only kill the first guy, but you could run around the entire world. You just couldn't fight any other Colossi. And I say the entire world. It might not have been all of it, but you could definitely explore and find the lizards and stuff and the fruits and everything. Is it down here? Yeah, it's down here. This leads to a kind of a moody lake, and then there's a spiral platform that leads to a disc stratum that's raised out of the water. And that's where the boss is. He's on there in like a pile. Oh, there's a lizard! Stop! This guy's going to help my grip. See him on the wall? Kind of like how this bow controls. It's got a little bit of inertia to the aiming. Good. Can I get him? Oh, fuck, he's off. Shit, you genius! He read my inputs or something. He's Darkside filling me. Yeah, this is not the easiest thing to do. Get back on that wall, dickhead. You were easy up there. Oh my goodness, these lizards really make you earn it. I don't remember him. Maybe I have to go and run up and pick him up. I put my sword on. Every button but the... He's doing it again. It's because I'm pressing A. When you press A, it does that. How do I do this? Oh, no! There's two! You bastards! Thank you. How do I, B picks things up. Cool. So that is my grip upgraded a little bit. You can get that circle of your grip absolutely massive. It gets really, really big. That's what I'm doing. When the camera on the last thing kept looking at the horse, I was pressing A to jump because of 1,000 years of muscle memory. And when you press A, it locks, it calls your horse and it spins the camera to your horse. Yeah, like that. You see that? Press A. And he looks to the horse. So that's 100% my fault. That's not the game, that, guys. It's just very specific type of programming. Well, the frame rate's gone back to 60, at least. As we come up here. Is the cutscene gonna play? Yeah, you see the disc platform in front of us. And that's how you get up. There's a tricky jump at the top of this that will drive you nuts when you first play this game. Because it's easy to fuck it up, and you have to climb all the way back up. Wow, the horse is being real finicky. Ayah! That's still satisfying as hell. You know what the quickest way to swim is? Oh, he dives. Okay. Yeah, swimming's not the fastest thing in this game, I don't think. There might be a better button to do this, but I'm not seeing it. This is why you don't want to fall off, because if you fall off you have to do swimming, and swimming is not great. Come on, dude. If I hold the right trigger it makes it zoom, so it makes it look like we're going faster. Here we go. It's a crazy run. Is there a sprint in this game? It certainly isn't A. It certainly isn't X either. He's got such a gangly walk. Like Forrest Gump with the calipers on. So, we jump towards this thing, and it's a pretty... Oh god. Pretty long... I went to press A again. It's not A to jump. Brain. And then we go across here. And then on this, we do the bit where you hold triangle. And then you angle it to this way. There we go, like this. And that's how you get up. Looked easy, didn't it? In its defense, it probably is easy, but you can mess that up very, very easily. And I've done it many times. There's another jump coming up here. This is one of those douchey jumps. But luckily, wow. Frame rate. All 30 frames right there. Back up to 60, then back down to 30. See what I mean when I say that this emulation is... I don't know, maybe not the best. A nice 49 frames per second moaning Colossi as he gets up. It's much easier to forgive the visuals. It's the audio, I think, that's affected worse on this game by the frame rate. This guy looks cool. Look at his tiny head. I still think the fur tech on this game is top tier. Some of the best fur tech ever. Right, I can't remember how you get this dude to swing. Da, da, da. Do I run to the left or do I run to the right, buddy? Swingy bitch. This is one of the annoying ones because you've got to get his AI to do what you want it to. If you get too close, he'll start stamping, and you don't want that. Yeah, this dude's not doing fucking out. Like, the camera keeps trying to default behind my character. You can probably turn that off. Swing, dude. Wow, frame rate, please. Emulation lag, please. Spooky, please. Here we go. So, weak spot is on his belly. There it is. Big swing. Can I climb that one? I don't think I can climb this one. I just whistled my horse for some reason. Need to be aware of the edge too. Falling off, not a good thing. Looks like he's going to keep stabbing it, doesn't he? Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. The stab is not the one you can climb. It's the flat one you need. Oh, maybe you stand on this? Hey, this might be it, you know. How's his tracking? That was it. Music changed as well. This is the climbing tune. Get him! That broke the armor on his arm, did you notice? This is the one we can climb. Oh, that hurt me, you dirty bastard. Grab it, Wanda. Hope you get, you genius. Come on, bro. Climb! I don't know how to make you... I get it. It's one of those things that you've got to try to remember, having forgot. He will not go vertically if you hold a direction on the analog when you press jump. You have to let go of the direction and then press jump, or he'll just sit there like a tit. Games have changed. You can jump to his belly from here if you're really good. I don't think I'm quite at that level anymore. Stop moving, dude. It's worth a try though, isn't it? Hey, I might might still have some of the old skills. There we go. Oh, can you imagine somebody stabbing you right there? That's not good, dude. I feel bad just doing this. Fuck this guy. I'll shiv him. Prison rules, son. Shouldn't be wearing a tank top, should you, in the cells? Oh no, a tank top, like a, what is that, a boob tube? Right, it's gone. We need to get some grip back now. And I think the last one is on his head. Last one is always almost on the heads. And you either climb his back or you climb his other arm. I'm not too sure which. Stop checking. Yeah, it's his other arm, do you see it? So good. I'm not too sure how I get on the fur from here, because he's tossing me around like a... There we go. Good job, dude. We get. So if you're wondering, hard mode, they have more weak spots, and they're in different places, so it kind of changes how you play the game. Yeah, we need to jump up here, because if we don't, we're going to run out of stamina. There we go, there we go, there we go. You check your shit, you can't knock me off, dude, I'm too strong. MLG. Maybe you can, maybe you can. Hold that bumper. Look at him, Shirley Bassey and us. Get off, son. Give me that grip. He's doing it. Oh, he's just moving. Do you see it on top of his head? Oh, come on, Wanda. What do you get, son? Dun, 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 dun. He's gonna check us. Stop it. Have I mentioned that this game's fucking amazing, and if you've never played it, you really need to. Fuck Castlevania. Oops. He's headbanging again. I need to be careful here. This guy's too strong. Get that grip back. Yeah, this is a tricky stab, this one. Here we go. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Oh, I knew he'd do it! And the time trials in this game are even harder than hard. Because you're timed, of course. No. This dude's romping us. At least it's 60 though. Get that stamina back. Yeah. There are timings to a lot of this where you can stab him before he starts swinging, but you can't do a full one, I don't think. So let's try and do about 75. There we go. think that stuns him a little. No, he's still tilting me. Stop it. I get it. You don't like me on your forehead. Well, guess what, dude? I like big swords and I... Oh, you did it again. The git. This is it. Full stab this time. What? Stop cheating! Oh, this is fucking stupid, dude. He's like cheesing me. What's he doing? Dun, 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 dun. Stop it. It's doing no damage. I think I stabbed the wrong bit. You get. Do 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 do. Look at it! Oh, it's so aggravating. No worries. Well, you've got to be patient, and I want to romp him good, but he's romp-proof at the moment. And it's these little motions that are making Wanda be interrupted, which is kind of bullshit when you consider it should be just the grand gestures that do it. But you know, it is what it is. You can put up with it. You just have to be clever. This is not good. You don't want to ever be hanging on this thing, whatever it is. Ooh, you felt that one, didn't you? I should be shouting, my neighbours have got a small child. All guts, no glory. Look, it will not let me do this. Fuck you! This guy is the worst. That was close. As long as you're on the top here, though, you should be able to get into position. You can even stand at this point. Get your... Wanda didn't grab. I'm in a really bad place. Not to worry. We can go around the collar. He's not responding at all. This is not good. Oh, here we go. We're not going to come all this way, are we, and fall? That would really suck. We might, you know. Can I stand on this and jump that way? Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. No pressure. MLG. Ho 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 ho. Channeling some of those old skills. I got fucked then, though, because Wanda would not grab anything, and it put me over the front of him, and that's where all the stuff has got weird grab detection. So it was a bit of the game being bullshit and me putting myself in a really bad spot. But this guy's one hit now. But it won't let me do it. Because it's been bullshit. Every time he drops his fucking feet, he gets an extra go. Fuck you. Now I just need to do a quick one. Quick one. That was not quick enough. Bye. Whew. He's the first difficult Colossi, I would say. Because he's the guy where you've got to really pick your time, you've got to really space it right between the tremors that interrupt you. And climbing on him, learning to climb on him to get him to bang that thing, break his arm bracelet so you can climb him. Not the most easy thing to figure out. I wonder if good old Darkside Phil's covered this. And I wonder how frustrating that will be to watch. Because no doubt there'll be some like MLG super great Shadow of Colossus players who are still playing this game who found what I just did then frustrating to watch because I wasn't doing all the elite shit. But this is a great game. An absolutely fantastic game. I'm going to call it there though, guys, or I'll probably be playing this all night and I've got other things that I need to be covering. But yeah, Shadow of the Colossus. It's on like PS3, PS2, emulator. Check it out. It's really, really worth it. And just a big thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon and the people who make these kind of projects worth doing. You know, it's a great incentive to get me to do things I wouldn't normally cover. So a big thank you to all you people for doing that, and a big thank you to everybody for watching. And as always, you take care now.